look at that. Like, just, it's just so freaking good. Hi you guys, welcome back to the Clean Beauty Code. I am so excited for today because today we're doing an October Clean Beauty Favorites video, and first things first, I'm very excited to share all my favorites for the month with you. I feel like I have some good stuff in here today, but mostly I'm bamboozled. I'm led astray. I'm dismayed. I'm stressed because October's over. You guys, how this happened to us? How did this happen? How are we here? How is it November? How does it mean the holidays are almost here? Anyone else in a full sweat panic about it? Because first of all, I'm gonna say it, I might sound basic, but October's the best month. It just is, it's cozy, it smells good, the leaves change colors. I love it so much, and I'm so sad that October's over and that somehow Thanksgiving is literally like so soon, and then it's Christmas, and then I'm not gonna, the panic. But anyways, we're going through October Clean Beauty Favorites today, and I'm very excited. So I just want to jump in and get started. If you're excited for this video and more videos like this, then please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into my October Clean Beauty Favorites. All right, you guys, let's get into it. I'm very excited. So I'm gonna kind of do the same order I normally do, just makeup first, then skincare and hair, if I have any of that. I have a very small amount of skincare today, so we're leaving that to the end, but we're gonna start with makeup. I'm just gonna grab and go, no specific order, no like category order. We're just getting into it. So first things first, I want to talk lips, okay? And specifically lip liners. So first, I want to actually talk about the one I'm wearing on my lips today. I've been loving this lip liner this month. This is the Mented lip liner in the shade Lala. Like, look how cute she is. You guys, she's so cute. I love it. Like the perfect shade. So I'm actually gonna swatch. This is a twist up one, by the way. I know a lot of people don't like twist up. Twist up doesn't bother me, but it's just so good. It's like the perfect, oh, like bitten lip color. And I mean, women and men of color out there, like the Mented lip liners are so good. I have a bunch of the like more brownie tones, but this one specifically, because it has a little bit of pink in it, is just so good for every day. I like a brownie lip color, but I prefer that more for my nighttime looks. I don't know why, that's just like my preference, but I love this for like every day. It's so good, lasts so long, super creamy, super comfortable to wear. I don't feel like it dries out my lips. I like to wear it with lipstick or without lipstick and just like a gloss or lip balm on top. Super, super good. I love these lip liners, and like for the price, I think they're like $8. For the price, you literally cannot do better. You need it. She's so cute. Okay, next I want to talk about these. I know I talk about these all the time. Can't stop, won't stop. Victoria Beckham lip liners. So I actually found my red one, thank God, and I want to swatch these for you guys because next to the Mented one, I do want to show you what they look like. So I love these. The formula is really good. These are a sharpener one. Can you tell which one I use the most? The shade 04 I use the most. Like, this is my everyday shade because again, it's in the same vein as Lala. I'm actually gonna swatch this one. I'm gonna swatch them all for you, but you can kind of just see like really, really similar, just slightly different. I would say a little bit less warm in tone. Lala's a little bit more warm, which I really, really love for like autumn and winter. But this is really, really good. These sharpen, which is nice. They're really long lasting. I would say in terms of dryingness, I would say maybe they're like really, really similar, but maybe the Mented ones are a little bit more creamy than the Victoria Beckham ones. So they feel a little less drying, but to me, they literally wear really, really similar. Last really, really long, wear great with lipstick on top, wear great with gloss, wear great with lip balm, really, really good. My next shade that I have here is the shade 05, which is like just the most beautiful, oh my God, I need to sharpen these, the most beautiful brownie tone. I'm truly obsessed with it. Like, this is just like such a pretty night out look. I hope you can kind of see. I feel like in the monitor I'm seeing they kind of look similar, but they are not similar at all. They're just so, so good. Just look at this. Like, I am obsessed. So we have the Mented one here, Lala, then we have the shade 04, then we have the shade 05, and then lastly I have the red shade, which I love. I'm gonna do a fun, oh my God, look, I use this a ton. I'm gonna use I'm gonna film a fun like holiday makeup look with a lot of these like products. Look how pretty that is. It's not like orangey. It isn't like super, super over the top blue. It's like that perfect in between where like any complexion I feel like can wear this. It's just so, so good. I'm obsessed with these lip liners. Okay, next we're moving on to, okay, let's stick with lips. I've been loving the Tower 28, just the clear gloss. This is just the shade Chill. I think they also have one that has like shimmer in it. This one is really, really good, super hydrating. It isn't super thick, but it's not super thin. It's like that perfect in between. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like a thicker gloss, I mean, I personally love a thicker gloss, but if you don't like a thick gloss, but you don't like a super runny, like more oily feeling gloss, so, so good. Really, really nice. And I also have a shade, the brown, it might be almond or something like that. I also really, really like that. That's really nice. Okay, next we're moving on to skin. So I've been loving the Ami Colette, what are these? The skin enhancing tint. I have two shades in this. I have the shade medium 2 and medium 1. Medium 1 is the darker shade, medium 2 is a lighter. I like to mix these two together, or depending on like where I'm at in my complexion. Sometimes I'm just the darker shade, and sometimes I'm just the lighter shade. It really depends. I don't know. It also depends on my mood. But these are really, really good. I like these a lot. And mixed together, they're like perfect. I would say that medium 2, which is the lighter shade, is a little bit more neutral, whereas medium 1 has more warmth. So it kind of depends. But these are really, really good. Glass-like looking skin, but like not so dewy where you look like you've been frying some, like you've been frying French fries or whatever and you just got home and like you're just like a sweaty mess. Really good. I feel like if you're looking for like really youthful, dewy, just glass again, like looking skin, this is a great product. And the coverage is nice, but it's not, I mean, it's a skin tint, so it's not going to completely cover hyperpigmentation or anything like that, but it just gives your skin a perfected look, even if you have imperfections on your skin, which we all do because like we're humans, but like love obsessed. Okay, next I want to stick with skin. I've been loving these two concealers. So this is the Rose Ink Concealer in LX 100 and the Ilia Concealer in the shade Chai. I've used these both in like makeup looks that I've filmed for you guys, so you can see how they kind of wear there, but they are so, so good. I would say that the Rose Ink one has more coverage, but this is just so good. So with the Ilia one, I like to dot it, let it sit while I like do my brows or whatever it is, and then blend it out. With the Rose Ink one, I don't really feel like I need to do that, but they're just so good. And the shades are really, really different. You can see like the Rose Ink one is definitely more neutral, and this one is a little bit more yellow. So like together, I like to do the Rose Ink one first and then a little bit of this one on top and just blend out. It's like the perfect combination for under my eyes. I'm obsessed. Okay, you know what? Next, let's move on to brows because I just mentioned them. Okay, I'm still obsessing over this. This is the small travel size one of the Rose Ink Brow Gel, but this is so good. I love this for the hold because it has a flexible, very natural hold, but it holds. Like she holds all day long. Like so, so good. Now, what I will say about this, I said this in the review, but I'm gonna say it again. You can see on the brush, like she is not clear. She's not clear, and if you have really, really dark brows like I do, you just have to be careful. I just make sure like when I'm doing it, I like double check to make sure that there's no white flecks, because sometimes there's white flecks that can come off the brush, but this doesn't dry down and then give you white flecks. It just applies maybe with a couple white flecks if you're not careful. Also depending, I think also on how thick your brows are, it kind of shows up more. But if you have really, really dark features like I do, just double check with this. But this is really good. It doesn't stop me from using it. I'm just a little bit more careful when I'm using it. I'm obsessed with this. Really, really good. And if you've used like Anastasia Brow Freeze, and you're like, I want something like that, but maybe a little bit less jelly looking, this would be a great alternative. This is really, really good. I have a bunch of clear brow gels though that I love. I love the PYT one's really, really good. The Kosas one is really, really good. I mean, there's a ton of really good ones out there. This also is in there, and I've been using it a ton this month. Really, really like it. Okay, you know what? Next, let's move on to eyes, because I have been on like a eye kick lately, and I've been doing a bunch of like a look I'm actually gonna film for you guys. I've been doing a lot of winged liner with like pencil, not necessarily like liquid liner, but like a nice wing liner with even eyeshadow I've been loving, and I've been loving it. And so I've been using a ton of fun eye makeup. And this palette specifically from PYT, I did a whole look, a day to night look using this. I'm obsessed with it. This is really good. So this is actually their Cool Crude Nude palette. Their Cool Crew Nude palette. And this is so, so good. I mean, I love all their palettes. Their mattes blend out so well. Their shimmers are so good. Like, I just am so impressed for the price point. Like, girl. And even just like, look at the packaging on the back. There's like a dot that you can put your finger on, so you can actually know the name of the product you're using, or the color, because they do it by color. So good. Obsessed with this. Specifically, I've been loving, I'm going to use the crap out of this palette, the shade here to just smoke out my line. Just so, so good. Obsessed with it. And along with that, I've been loving I've done a whole review on Persona Cosmetics, but this specifically, the Persona Cosmetics eyeliner. Does my phone mind? If you have not tried it, you need to try it. It is so good. Let me just show you, like, a little, I mean, look at that. This is the shade Brown. Once it sets up, it doesn't move. It's so good. I'm obsessed with it. And I've been loving also, if you want one that doesn't budge at all, the PYT liquid liner is just, oh my God, it literally doesn't move. Like, I have to like scrub. Oh, so this is the black. They have a blue, and their blue is absolutely incredible if you like fun eyeliner. But look at that. Like, it looks like it's going to be shiny, but it doesn't set up super matte, not super shiny. It's like somewhere in between. It is literally perfect. And if you want like a last all day cat eye, she is it. She's super, super good. And ooh, okay, let's do, you know what, I didn't do this. So I've been loving the Jones Road Beauty eyeshadows as well. Like, this is so, so good. This is the shade Patina, and this, I'm going to do this again for like, I'm going to do a specific holiday look with this, but this is so pretty. Let me just show you. My hand is covered. Are you joking me? Just look at that. Just so freaking pretty. Just like, oh, I'm obsessed with it. These last really long on the eye. They're amazing. Okay, next, I'm back at it again with my Limitless mascara from Ilia Kick. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I'm wearing it today. Actually, most of the stuff I'm mentioning in this video, I'm wearing on my face today, and I'm really obsessed with them. This is so, so good. Like, I just can't stop, and I won't stop. It's so freaking good. I can't. It's just, I love how separating the wand is. It just performs so well. I can go really aggressive or really, really simple with the eye. I'm obsessed with it. So good. Okay, next, let's move on to cheeks. I have been obsessed with a bunch of cheek products, and so we're hitting a bunch of different cheek products. I've been loving I've been loving, forever using, obsessed with the LYS Beauty Satin Matte Cream Blush, and this shade is Confidence. And I just want to show you, first of all, a little bit of this goes a long way. Like, you better, if you haven't watched my review of that, you should watch it, because it's like intense. But just look at that. Like, it's just so freaking good. It like has dew to it, but it's not shiny. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so good. I mean, I guess satin matte is like how I would describe it. I kind of like, by the end of the day, it's dewy though. I will say, like, my cheeks are shining, but I love that. I love that youthful pinch that it gives your face. It's just so freaking good. And with that, I've also been loving this, the Victoria Beckham Cream Blush. And I'm just gonna, what shade is this? The shade Playground. And I'm just gonna swatch this here. It's just so good. I'm actually wearing that one on my cheeks right now. It is just so like playfully pretty. Like, this is like an everyday look for me, because it's not super pink, it's not super orange. I think they describe it as a terracotta nude. I guess, to me, it's a little bit more peachy. This is the Victoria Beckham one. This is the LYS Beauty one. You can tell that this isn't necessarily pink, but it's definitely more on the peachy side, at least for my complexion. You can see it on my cheeks right now. So freaking good. Truly obsessed with it. Like, it's just really good. It's really expensive though for how much you get. Like, this is what you get. And like, you'll use it up. Like, this is one that I will use up, because I I don't know. I just feel like I'll get through this quickly. Whereas like other blushes, like the LY's Beauty one, like honey, I'm never getting through that one. She is so pigmented. I need so little of it. But that's just to note, like you have to really love the color because you want to be able to like really use it because it's, I don't know. I just feel like if it's like this little product in the thing or what feels like little, it might not actually be little, but what like how much I end up using, I feel like this is a good shade. If you're my complexion, this is nice. I mean, look, it's so pretty. I'm obsessed with it. I can't stop, won't stop. Again, Playground, really, really good. Okay, next I want to talk about blush palettes. So the Jason Wu blush palettes, if you haven't used them, are really, really, so I have two. I actually ordered another one and I'm gonna do like a fun swatchy video for you guys. So this is the Drive to Napa one, and this is so freaking good. So I'm gonna swatch it on my arm for you. I'm gonna do from lightest to, there we go. So this is their like peachy shade, so pretty. These are really pigmented, you guys. So if you are worried that like blushes aren't gonna show up, like trust me, she's showing up. Just so freaking pretty, look at that. It's just so good and they blend out beautifully. So I actually use this palette in my day to night makeup look if you want to go check that out, because you can see like this middle color specifically in action. Like she is cute, she is good, she's pigmented, and they blend out like a dream. They wear off beautifully, they don't wear off patchy, and they don't apply patchy, which I love. They're just, I can't say enough good things about them. And for the price point, I think these are like, this palette is like $18 or something like that for 3 blushes that are really pigmented and pretty and like just, it's just so good. I'm obsessed. And then last makeup bit is the Minori highlighter. This is the shade Champagne, and these are so nice. Oh my God, let me just apply a little bit on my arm for you. Wait, I'm out of space, you guys. Let me just apply it right here so you can kind of see. It's just, I'm wearing it on my cheeks today so you can kind of see like the highlight, but it is just so dang pretty, and just applies so creamy, so beautiful on the cheeks. Obsessed with it, like genuinely obsessed. Highly recommend checking out. They're just so good. I'm actually gonna do a review on Minori. I feel like I'm gonna kind of do a roundup, either just a video on Minori or I'm gonna do it with like other brands that kind of fit in that same category. So pretty. Their packaging is gorgeous. I'm really impressed. And then lastly, let's hit on skincare really quick. So first things first, my favorite face oil is back in stock, and I just had to say it because I literally freaked out when I saw it was out of stock literally everywhere. I couldn't find it even on the Caudalie website. I couldn't find it on Sephora. I couldn't find it literally anywhere. And it's back in stock and I'm obsessed. This is the Caudalie overnight detox oil. This is so good. I've been having really bad hormonal breakouts because it was just my time of the month, and now I am being punished and I have hyperpigmentation all over my face. Like I am in a tough spot I'm trying to detox my skin. I feel like she's real mad at me, and this has been a lifesaver. So good, obsessed with it. Then the Fresh Sugar Lip Wonder Drops are just life-changing for my lips because I've been loving wearing more lip colors as it gets like colder. I like to go more bright colors, and I have been trying and testing a bunch of stuff, and this has been so good because it has helped me and my crusty, my dusty, my dry lips. This is good. Really like this. I highly recommend checking this out. And lastly, I feel like it's gotten so dry, and I've been using the just traditional moisturizer from Necessaire. I also have their serum, but I've been loving this one specifically. I've just been feeling so dry, and this has helped. Like, I hate getting into bed and like feeling my skin being dry because I automatically feel just like, I don't know, claustrophobic. Does that happen to you? And this has been really great. Did I say lastly? Because I have one more item. This is super good. I'm obsessed with it. And then lastly, okay, now it's lastly, this hand cream. So this is from 50 Thrones, and this is their just like hand cream, hand butter. The scent I have in this is, because they have a bunch, is eucalyptic, Egyptian lavender and Moroccan mint. This is so, so good. Just the best feeling hand cream. It's so hydrating, and although it's a little bit more oily, give it a second and it soaks into your hands, and then you're just like right and tight. Hands gonna be youthful forever. So, so good. And I mean, it's winter. We need to be keeping it hydrated, keeping it cute, because hands age, and also looking dry and crusty is like never cute. So these are really, really good. Highly recommend. And yeah, that's it for my October Clean Beauty favorites. I would love to know what you've been loving this month, what you've been grabbing and using the most. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.